Hey guys, this is Danielle with the Collective Genius, live in Tampa, Florida. Here with me, I have Gary Harper. Gary is the CEO of Sharper Business Solutions, and he's also a CG Select trainer. Gary, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me here today.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the main stage earlier. We heard from you about the presentations, the trainings that Sharper has been providing to our CG Select community. Can you tell us a little bit about, since January, those trainings? What have they covered? What are they about?
Yeah, and what great value, right? What other masterminds actually offer specific trainings where you have subject matter experts that are taking time to dial into your business, right? Mm-hmm. And it's interactive. It's not a training where everybody's blacked out. People can ask questions or interacting with the trainers. And so we get really, dialed in on those businesses when they ask the right questions. So that's really good. Over the last quarter, we've been able to talk about things around processes, why we document our processes, what the importance of those are. We cover the 8 deadly sins of waste in a process that can really deter a business from making profit. We talked about the vision of a company and how to go from an entrepreneur to a successful business owner. We talked about the people and when to hire. Most of these businesses that are here are they're running full speed, they're grinding away, and they're trying to figure out a way to get out of their own way sometimes, and they're trying to figure out a way to hire the right people. And so this gives the audience an opportunity to come into an environment that's already pre-planned and structured in a way that answers the right questions, and even sometimes questions you may not even know you have until you hear them asked, right? And then you're like, wow, that was a great question, and then it applies. So that's what we've been able to cover in the last couple of months, and we got so many more things coming, and looking forward, we're going to do a lot more leadership training. I find a lot of entrepreneurs, they didn't get that corporate structure training on being a leader in the organization, how to manage, how to hold people accountable. We're going to be bringing that. We're going to be talking about procedures, not just processes, and how to get those procedures out of our head and turn them into training tools and operating procedure guides for a company, and so many other things that are coming, vision planning, people management, how to use behavioral assessments in your business to assess the right people and put them in the right seats in your organization. So all those things are coming, and I think this morning was a great opportunity to talk to the community, talk to them about where we're going. We got a lot of great buy-in to where we're going, and I think we've had success already with even some of the members. So that's been exciting.
Can you tell me more about that?
Sure.
Have there been any CG Select members that you've worked with and helped implement some processes and allowed them to elevate and grow? Yeah,
so one specifically was Vance Courtney. Vance is SOS, and he's right out of the Atlanta area, and we've had a chance to work with him. And what was interesting, when we came in to start working with him, we actually found that he was still working a full-time job, which is where a lot of entrepreneurs are, right? Mm-hmm. They're starting that dream, they're starting that life, they're starting that freedom path, and they still got to carry down the job until things start to take off. And so we were able to come in advance and implement systems and the processes and the people and the whole operating system that allowed him to actually take that first step, give him security. A lot of times it's just like the fear what holds people back. And you replace that fear with knowledge and sustain it with faith, right? Mm-hmm. And you take that leap into the business world. And now we've seen him scaling and growing, and he just told me the other day he had this awesome month and one of the best months ever in real estate. So I'm really excited about where he is.
That's exciting. What a great opportunity for Vance, and I'm glad that you were able to help him and work with him in that way. Yeah. I've worked with you before as well, so I know you're a rock star.
Thanks.
But for those at home who might not know the credentials behind our CG Select trainers, can you tell me a little bit about your business experience and your real estate background?
Yeah, so real estate started for me in 1999 as a laborer. My brother-in-law, Wayne, moved out of my house in Northwest Indiana, or to Northwest Indiana from Richmond, Virginia area, and I started just being a laborer, $8 an hour laborer for him, and at 16 years old, right? But I learned and got a love for real estate, and I grew that into actually starting investing in properties myself by 2004. And during this time, I'm building a career in corporate America, where I ended up being an executive for over 13 years for a Fortune 500 company. And then in 2011, between that 2008, 2011 moment, kind of lost a lot, right? The downturn really hit me hard, both in real estate, learned a lot of lessons that I shouldn't have done in real estate, and then corporate America, those two things kind of came together. The failure of that 2008 to 2010, have to start over again in real estate. Yeah. I honestly thought I'd just ride off to the sunset in corporate America. Mm-hmm. But I actually got bit by a tick, came down with Lyme disease, and decided at that moment to give my life back to helping other people. I wanted to make a difference with my life once I recovered. And so I took the experience of corporate along with my experience of real estate, merged those together, went full-time in real estate at that point, worked with my brother-in-law, built a team of over 30 employees, and did over almost 300 deals a year, right at 300 deals a year, 2016. And then from that point on, we just, we had a great time doing that. And then I retired to some degree, 2016, and then I brought that world of corporate America along with that world of real estate in full bloom and started coaching and helping people build a business. I found that in real estate, entrepreneurs don't know how to build a business. They know real estate, they know how to structure a deal, they know how to make money. I'm not here to teach you how to do that, but I am here to teach you how to structure it properly like a business. And now we've helped over 500 businesses in the last 5 years. So that's been exciting.
Good for you. What a very neat story. Thank you for sharing that. To connect with Gary and other visionary leaders or to attend his next training, visit us at learnmoreaboutcg.com to request your invitation to that training. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.